Hello there everyone, and welcome to the video. I am back out camping for the night, gonna have a nice time. I'm also going to be making a walking stick, something very basic. It's nothing crazy, I swear. I found this really nice stick and I thought I wanted to keep it, so I've sort of made it into a very simple walking stick. I've never ever made one before and it will become very obvious when you watch me do it. But let me know anything that I could do to it to improve it, or what you've ever done if you've ever made one. Let me know. Also going to be making some nice food. Gonna make some good food while you're out camping. But first I should say this video is actually split into 2 days. So I came out here like 2 days ago. I basically made the walking stick and I had to go home. Things happened, so had to leave. So I'm back out here again. So the first half of this video was actually filmed 2 days ago. You'll notice because there is a haircut in between. So if you notice my hair gets a bit shorter, that's why. If I don't make it obvious, just look out for my hair. You'll know where the split is. So my walking stick is already done, and the funny thing is I actually left it at home. I got halfway here and I thought, where's my stick? Left it at home, don't have it, but you'll see in the first half. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. And again, about the walking stick, if you've ever made one before, let me know ways I can make it better or things that I can do just to improve it. I'd love to hear it. So just for a bit of curiosity, you see the woodland just here. That's one of the places I camped last. It's actually quite a nice place to camp. You've got a great view of the sort of valley that this is in, and it's very peaceful, apart from the odd helicopter that sort of goes above. But where I'm hoping to go is just if I can get my angle right, just beyond there, a bit more. It's either, if I'm right, it's either that way or it's, you walk around there, there's another bit of a woodland just further on. So that's sort of where I'm hoping to go. So I come to the sort of woodland that I had in mind, which is just behind me. I've had a little look inside it. About 80% of it's on a slope, and the bit that isn't on a slope is just the whole ground is uneven, so I'm not really able to pitch a tent up there. I'm going to sort of head back towards the woodland that I pointed at just towards the beginning of the video. There's another woodland around there. I'm going to have a look if hopefully it's flat, which is all I need. I just need somewhere flat to put up the tent. If not, I'll probably go back in the woodland that went in last time. It's quite big, and we can probably find a space in there, but I'm holding out hope for this other one first. Right, gonna try inside this next one. It's really hot out here. This one looks nice and dark, which is great, because I could probably do with some shade, because it is a lot hotter out there than I expected it to be. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I could probably make this work. Let's turn you around. So yeah, I think if I clean up the floor a bit, I could probably put my tent there. Nice simple way out there, no problem. Yeah, I think I can make this work. I mean, I'm only going to know until I try, right? So yeah, looks like we'll have a little clean up around the area, and that way I can have a proper assess how I'm going to pitch my tent up. I've cleaned up the area, but it's still a bit early to pitch up my tent and get everything else sorted out for the night. So I thought I might do, thought I'd finish off with this. So as I said, I found this stick the last time I was up here, and I've just left it drying out. So I've never made a walking stick before. I'm not going to go crazy. I did see some insane things that people have done with walking sticks. I think they're pretty awesome. But literally all I'm going to do is, I've already started sanding it down. I took off most of the bark, started to sand it down, but I'm just going to finish it off with sanding. And I grabbed some, it was suggested to put some boiled linseed oil just to brush it on, leave it to dry, and then brush on a few extra coats, and then that's sort of it. I say I've never made one before, so you know, this was the simplest suggestion that was made to me, and I thought I'd give it a go. Who knows, maybe I may try and make a better one. But yeah, I've just got a bit of sanding left to do on it, and then we can put the linseed oil on. So I thought help pass the time while I'm waiting for it to get a little darker. Right, there's all that done. I've just rubbed as much as I can in with a cloth just to try and get it completely in there, but yeah, the instructions I got is now just to leave it to dry for a little while, and then basically just do it again, apply another coat. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm gonna go put it out in the sun, just wait for it to get dark, start getting dark, and then we'll start pitching up the tent. So here we are, 2 days on. So my walking stick is done. When I did go home the next day, I did add another coat of the linseed oil. Wasn't sure how many coats I was supposed to put on, so I thought I'd just leave it for 24 hours, let it dry out, add another coat, let it dry out. But yeah, left it at home, but it's okay. We'll bring it out next time, hopefully. But also, yeah, let me know in the comments below any ways that I can make it better. But yeah, here we are. So all I've got to do is just set up my tent again, same as the last one. We got the Fox one. It's not a bad tent. It's a bit cramped, but you know, for things like just out camping for one night, it's not a bad tent. I've also got myself one of these. It's just a lightweight air mattress. I am approaching 30, big 3-0. Things like this are kind of what you need when going camping. I did order the OEX Flux 5, but I placed the order literally, I went to go pick it up yesterday, and they sent me an email saying that the order had been cancelled because they didn't actually have it in stock. So now they're ordering it from a warehouse, which is going to take even longer to get me. So I managed to get hold of this cheap one, but I'm sure it's going to make a whole lot of difference, because normally I just sleep on a roll mat. So we're going to get this tent set up, because I'm really looking forward to trying to see how much more comfortable it's going to be laying on one of these airbeds. So here we are, the magic that may help make my night a lot more comfortable. For a long time I've just been fine with like using a roll mat. There are even times I won't even bother with a roll mat. I'll literally just use my sleeping bag, but you tend to wake up about 5 times during the night because one side of your body's gone numb. So here we are. This one again is not, it was cheap. It was just something to try. It's one of them self-inflating ones. I say self-inflating. There is the pump here that you can either use your foot, hand, or you can actually just blow into it, which I tried it out, and it is just easier to blow into it. I don't even think there's actually a brand name to this. It's just very basic and simple, because again, issues with the flux that I wanted. But yeah, I'm just gonna blow it up, gonna wrap it in my basher, get my sleeping bag in there, get it all set up, and I'll give it a try, and hopefully it's gonna be good. So let's yeah, let's get this blown up. So that's all set up. So that outer little black mattress, it just fits in there. It's only like that off the ground, but it's quite long. The only issue I'm gonna have is got to get my burger in there as well tonight. So it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I'm not sure how long the Flux 5 is. I probably should have looked at the dimensions, but it'll fit perfectly in my Vango Banshee. But in the Fox one, that one doesn't fit very well. It just fits. But you know, I just wanted to try it out, just to see the difference. I mean, there's probably going to be a difference between something very cheap to something expensive. So we're going to get inside and have a look. Oh yeah, yes. That is actually so much more comfortable, that tiny amount of gap between like me and the ground and a little bit of air makes so much difference. Definitely worth it. I mean, I'll see for definite tonight during the night, seeing how well an actual cheap sort of one of these cheap blow up mattresses, blow up mat, but then I get to experience a difference when my Flux 5 comes. I can sort of test it, but yeah, for the little money that I spent for it, definitely worth it. But you know, we'll see more tonight. So I'm going to start getting things ready for some food. So I've got some garlic bread in here. Now I've got my cooking equipment, which I'm going to make just some meatballs, tomato sauce and some rice, but I'll have some garlic bread on the side. I'm just going to make a little fire so then I can just leave the garlic bread in the tin foil just by it, just so it can heat up and melt the butter a bit. So I'm only going to make a small one. I'm just going to pop you here. Let's pan you up a bit. So I did go and pick some of this stuff up that's like, oh, it does smell. It's basically, it lights really quickly, so I can just sort of pop it in. And I've got just found loads of like dried wood and some shavings around somewhere. I have a lighter, that would help. Found the lighter, it turns out it was in my pocket. So this stuff lights up very easy. Just like that. The idea is just to put loads of these like dead, dried up twigs all around it. And these will catch. Literally to my left, there is loads of these dead sort of chunks like this. So that's going to really help once this takes off. Right, I'm going to cook up these meatballs. I've just got 12 of them here. I'm just going to fry them off until they go brown, and then we'll add in the sauce. Add in the old sauce. I've just got some simple tomato sauce here. Tomato and garlic, to be specific. So what I'm going to do, just get that all mixed in. So don't exactly have a microwave in the wilderness I can just chug that into. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some water in the first, just a bit, just to warm that up. I'm just going to crush it up a bit, just to try and break it all up. Well, I say break it all up, just break as much as I can. There we go. Still a bit. And we're just going to heat it up this way, just with a bit of water. I'm probably going to add a bit more into that. we have it, just some meatballs, tomato sauce and some rice. I wish I brought some cheese actually. let's see how it is, how it actually tastes. I mean, it's just very simple stuff in it. It's quite a sweet sauce as well. I kind of like it. Well, that was all gone. I've been walking for about 2.5 hours, obviously with all this camping stuff. Eating something like that after all that walking, it felt like a reward. I'm really full now. I did bring some like pancakes. I was gonna have some jam on. I don't know if I'm gonna have those. I'm so full. We'll see later. We will see later. But I need to get everything cleared away now. Figure out how I'm gonna store it all in my bucket, because the little air mat takes up a lot of room. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna store everything in there, and then we'll go from there. Well, there we have it. Everything is all cleaned up. I've just come out outside the little woodland that I was in, just to have a little look around. Got a really nice view of the moon. Let's turn you around, see how well you can see. I don't know how great the camera's going to pick it up, but yeah, got quite a clear sky tonight, which is great. So I might get to see some stars. There's quite a few out already, but this camera's yeah, I don't know how well you can see. I'll point it up and then see when I come to editing. See how well it is, because I'd like to do at some point a time lapse on this camera on top of a mountain next time I go up there, and just to sort of see how it does, because I love watching time lapse videos, especially ones of the sky. I think they're great. But yeah, I'm gonna go get in the tent, get all warm, because the temperature is really dropped now. It's got my coat on now, so it's a bit cold. So I'm gonna get in, get some sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. Goodbye. Well, good morning. The absolute difference that having one of these air mats makes. I woke up once during the night. That was probably one of the best night's sleeps that I have ever had so far while camping. Yeah, just woke up the once and that was it. I mean, I think I must have slept for like a good 7 hours, which is great. It's a bit cold, you know, that fresh morning air, and obviously being warm in a sleeping bag all night, but yeah, great night. So yeah, I need to get up now. I need to start getting packed away so I can get going. I mean, it took me about just over 2 hours to walk here, so it's going to be about the same time to walk back, so better get to it. There we have it. Everything is all packed away, ready for my nice long walk home. It was a good night. The whole world of difference that those sleeping mats, the air mat ones, make is amazing. I am blown away by the difference. So yeah, I am kind of excited to try out the Flux 5 when it arrives. So if anyone's got one and used one, let me know what it's like. I don't think I'll ever go camping again without one. Just the one that I've got is a bit big. So the Flux 5, I think it weighs like 0.6 kilos. The one that I've got weighs, I think it's just under a kilo. I can't remember the exact weight, but yeah, I'm so glad I brought it. In terms of like the walking stick, I do want to start doing a lot of things like that, like crafting some stuff while I'm out here. I think it's just cool. I absolutely love watching people do it. But a lot of the stuff that I've sort of got noted down that I want to do, never done before. I've watched a few tutorials on YouTube. Why not? I'm hoping for some feedback when I make these things from you guys. It would be really appreciated and helpful. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you got this far, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.